What's up, Guardians? Peace and grease here, and a little bit of a PSA for those of you guys and gals that are in the same boat as I am, which is probably most, if not all, and that is that the current Arms Week event is bugged, because why wouldn't it be? But if you're wondering how, let me kind of quickly explain. So if you're like me, you came down here to the shooting range, you talked to 801, you did all of requests, and then you started running activities to rack up combat telemetry that you could then spend. However, once you came back to 801, you'll notice that it says you have 0 combat telemetry, which is weird because you know you do have some combat telemetry. As you can see here, 275 combat telemetry. So then why is the game not recognizing your combat telemetry? Well, it turns out, you can't make this up, Bungie in their infinite wisdom has decided that what you really need is 28 different fucking types of combat telemetry. I'm not even joking. All of the previous Arms Weeks, I should say, plural, had their own individual unique combat telemetries, just as this current Arms Week has a completely unique and different combat telemetry than the previous Arms Week. The problem is that activities are only dropping the old combat telemetry, meaning that the game isn't recognizing it. So yeah, that's why you're not able to purchase the distorted Arms Week engrams or get the bows, because you don't have the air quote correct combat telemetry. You know how many times I recorded this video said combat telemetry? I digress. The point is, what is Bungie going to do about this? Because there's only 5 days. You can't wait till the next reset. So what are they going to do? Well, there's only one solution, and that is they have to push out a fix ASAP. Now my hope, fingers crossed, is that somebody at Bungie sees reason and says, this is stupid, let's just have one universal combat telemetry. That's what I hope they do. However, the pessimistic dark side of me says, I bet they just fixed the activities, so they dropped the correct combat telemetry. Meaning, everybody like myself, since Reset, who has been running activities and racking up combat telemetry, is stuck with this unusable combat telemetry. And essentially, it's going to be kind of a middle finger to Bungie, to all of us, in a way, saying, hey, do it again. Run it all again. You know, again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope they don't do that. I hope, again, they just see reason and just make all combat telemetry universal in this regard. But we're going to have to kind of wait and see. But if you're wondering, why the hell can you not use your combat telemetry? That's why, because there are 28 different types of combat telemetry, apparently. Yeah. Anyway, feel free to let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And until next time, peace out.